And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill today, Nick Lodolo. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Swing and a foul out of play. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Ben Rice will hit next. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And that one finds its way through. Throws to second. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield.
2 on, 1 out. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And there's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Judge on second. Rice over at first with one away. And a count 1-2. Two on, 1 out. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. That to right. Fraley should have it. And makes the grab. And that is that. 2 left on. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, getting the nod in this one, Luke Weaver.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
TJ Friedl leading things off and takes a strike. Left field, back there. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, TJ Friedl.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Warning track, ball, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He flexes his power with that swing, his 4th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
1 out, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. And there's a ball.
1-2.
1 out, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. LeMahieu is there. Gets it to first. Out on a bang-bang play.
Showed us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release. Smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets. And it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
And now it's going to be Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That ball's carrying. And it's off the batter's eye. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
First pitch changeup, and he was all over it. Not sure if he was expecting off speed or not, but he picked up on the velocity and punished it. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. You got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
2 outs, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Just missed.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And the 1-0. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, man aboard. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Steer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And now Santiago Espinal swinging a ground ball. Jazz tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Lodolo back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Lodolo ready to fire now. Late that time, and it's strike 2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, batting over 300 so far this month.
And a big swing and a miss, Lodolo. Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. That one down the line, and foul ball.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now a chance for Austin Wells. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
And now it's even up. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. Throw, and he can't dig it out. Safe on the play. Almost a great play there.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for New York, Oswald Peraza. That one's in there. 0-1. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Fraley puts it away, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees, and they're down 2-0. Bottom of the 2nd. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
A swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he goes the opposite way with that one. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. He swings and fouls one off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham trying to get there. Hauls it in, and there's one away. TJ Friedl, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Off the plate inside, and the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. And misses inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Grisham on the move to the alley. Calls it in, 2 away. And now it's Gavin Lux. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Chisholm makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cincinnati, on to the 3rd inning, and the batter now, Trent Grisham. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Grisham measures 5 feet 10 inches, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his 2nd hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 out, runner at second. And up next for New York, Ben Rice. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
No ball.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. This one high in the air to left center. Lux puts it away for the out. 2 away now. Here's Cody Bellinger. And that drops in for a strike. Out to short, De La Cruz. The throw to first, and Bellinger is out. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 3 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And he takes it himself for the out. And now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Stevenson. He's already homered here in this one.
Re-ride. 0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Grisham on the move. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Steer getting ready to hit a single his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Movement in the bullpen. Number 70 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. On the ground to the left. Peraza fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, on to the 4th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
LeMahieu batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Line to left. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. So the Yanks go in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Number 70 on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Benson stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And there's one down. Santiago Espinal, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out his first time up. High in the air, out to right. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. Two down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Two outs. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad mistake there ends the inning. Reds leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Austin Wells. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Peraza in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground to third. And it's off the bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And that's too high.
1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Peraza leads off first with 1 away. Cut on and lifted in the air. Fraley under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting right fielder Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
No.
Well, we've
1
seen him
ball,
flex
1
some
strike.
impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
And that one is inside. Ground
That's
ball
foul.
left side, and it goes just foul. Judge waits. That
No,
one
that's a
inside,
ball.
and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Ripped to short, safe at second. And the inning is over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Reds 3 and the Yankees nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Here's the left fielder, Gavin Lux. First pitch misses. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, left field. Stanton makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting shortstop Ellie.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz has grounded out a couple of times. Ground ball left side, could be two. Peraza tossed to second, over to first, but he beats it. Here's the catcher to hit, Tyler Stevenson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That's to third. Jazz tosses to first. That is the inning. So one hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, top 6. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. Lodolo back to work. Little chopper rolls foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going, gone. He nails one out to right. His second home run of the series, and they close the gap. It's 3-1.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 3-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Nick Lodolo departs, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Now on the bump, Tony Santillan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. His first homer of the year, and we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Chisholm in the box again, takes a strike. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ball two.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. LeMahieu in his 13th season, 36 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great. The velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And there's the strike. Two down, nobody on the ground. And that's just foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 6, and now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill up and loosening in the pen. Cruz also getting ready. Down and in, moved his feet. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. This to third. Chisholm sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. He is singled and he is fly to left. And the first offering is not close. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball there. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Man at first with one gone. And here is Santiago Espinal. Outside low. Ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Benson off of first with 2 away. Laser could be trouble. Lead runner around second. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Reds have the lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So runner at second, 2 down. McLean now at the plate, 1 for 2. And base hit. Stanton gets it back in quickly, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Digging in, TJ Friedel. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And the inning is over. Run-scoring double here for the Reds. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That one inside. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike.
inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Judge at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Pretty tight game. So they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lux, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
1 strike.
Right side, a dive, he's got it. To his knee, the throw, nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to first, makes a sliding stop. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
You got to love his hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and he just kept his head down and beat it out.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Double play ball to second. There's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Now here is Spencer Steer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball.
Runner at
2 balls.
second, 2 down. Here the bottom of the 7th. That one missing inside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Stevenson in to score. And they lead by 2.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
Steer stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Yankees 3.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Dick Rice.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just missed. The Yankees looking to rally. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That one fouled off. The Reds leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Stanton in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Stays alive. The 0-2 knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Reds 5 and the Yankees 3.
Now pitching.
Back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Jonathan Loaisiga. He last pitched 2 days ago. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Judge hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit.
Up next for the Reds.
Matt McClain digs in now.
Matt McClain.
That one's in there, 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be two. He flips it to second in time. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Yankees 3. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Santillan back to work. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. So they turn things over to the righty, Nick Martinez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. Now only one out remaining.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Wells stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two outs. And that's downstairs and outside. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Yanks down to their final strike.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon.
Lovers intertwined with no place to go. When someone kick, push, coast. So come escape with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, and coast. Yeah. Before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more. All's my life I has to fight. All's my life.